Right, hello, I'm Jenny Luddington. I'm from Kent Wildlife Trust. I'm one of the community organisers, and I'm here today with Louisa from the Riverside Centre. Now, how have you found getting the garden up and running and working with Kent Wildlife Trust?
Well, it's been a long road actually, but we've finally got there now. But with the help of the Wildlife Trust and many other volunteers as well, it's been a really good journey for us, because I've always had my mind on this garden and what to do with it and how nice it would be to have a community garden out here. So it was just really getting those people in place and knowing who to contact and how to get people involved in that in the start. And as soon as we were in contact with yourself and Jade and other people who were happy to volunteer, it was really good because it was other people's vision as well, not just my own, because I can look at it and say, oh, I'd love to have that there and that there, but having other people come along and say, actually, it would be really nice to do other things as well, is something that we've really enjoyed. And to get to the place where we are now, where it's really not far off being finished and able for people to come and enjoy, is really good for us.
And what was it like when you started? Can you remember?
I can remember, yes. There was nothing here, nothing at all. It was just overgrown. You'll remember as well. Particularly the area down there was lots and lots of brambles. This was a bit overgrown, but lots of brambles down the end there that you couldn't even walk through to the end, which was not very nice at all.
And what sort of things have you done so far? Can you give a kind of chronology to what happened?
Yep, so we started off with clearing the brambles over that side with yourself, Jade, and the wombles as well, Dover wombles, and other people have come and helped clear the brambles, which was quite a good morning of hard labour, I would say.
But many hands did make light work, didn't they?
Yes, they did actually. And then once we got that done, because we have the ducks in the area, I particularly wanted to have a duck house. So a lovely gentleman on Facebook contacted us and said he would build our duck house for us for free, which he's done amazing job. So we've now got Duckingham Palace sat here, which is lovely. So Duckingham Palace was the next item into the garden. Since then we brought our water butt, which we're planning obviously so we can utilise the water in the rainfall, which we've had a lot of lately. And we've got our composter because we have a kitchen in the centre, so we have lots of kitchen waste which is now being utilised in our composter. And as you'll see behind us, we've had our fencing put up with nice space for the ducks so they can still get onto the bank and into Duckingham Palace. And we've got some pallets that are still waiting to be utilised to make some planters.
And for anybody who's not local to the area, your site is adjacent to East Kent College's Dover site, and I know that you've had students come over and do things. What sort of projects have they been involved in?
So they actually came over and did a project to help clear some more area down the end where our brambles would be clear. So they did a little bit of work at the end there. They also helped clear our guttering and do some general tidying up in the garden as well.
And how have sort of the younger people and your older clients that use the centre, how have they engaged with each other?
So they're quite happy when the younger students come in and have a chat with them and tell them about what they've been doing. And I mean, as you know, I really like the idea of intergenerational interaction, which is something that we're really hoping for more at the centre as well, which is really good when you see the older generation interacting with the younger ones. It's lovely.
I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, we're here today and we've had some of the level 1 students from Dover College in. They'd taken some photos and they had brought them in, and they've been having some conversations with the older clients of the centre, and it was really nice to see that today.
They really do enjoy it, and you know, just having different people talking about different areas, particularly wildlife, and it's just nice to see people's, you know, their own ideas and their own background and talking about different things, because it's not something they always do on a day-to-day basis.
And today I was doing one of the discussions with a young person from the college who was called Ethan, and a member of the community here called Roy. And what really struck me was how similar their experiences were, in that they thought that maybe Dover had gone down a little bit since they've been here, and they were also talking about a need for community and a really good community centre. So what are you hoping for next for the Riverside Community Centre and the garden?
Yeah, so the garden particularly is a community garden, so anybody can come and use our garden. It's not an age restricted garden at all, and the same with our centre. So our centre is not restricted by age. We specialise in services for over 50s, however the centre itself is really a community hub for the whole community to come and enjoy, and no one should be worried about coming into the centre. It is open to all and for everybody to enjoy, and we hope over time that more and more groups will come in. We have lots of different groups coming to the centre already, but we hope more and more different groups will come in, and they will also make use of the garden, particularly when the weather's nice like this, and come and sit out and have a cup of tea.
And in terms of the garden, you've been working with a local infrastructure company called Colas.
I have, yes.
What's the next steps for the actual garden?
Yep, so Colas have really kindly agreed to concrete our side entrance. So just at the side, at the moment it's pebbly and there's steps. So we want to make sure the area is accessible to everybody. So Colas have kindly decided to concrete that for us. So we'll have a nice slope, completely accessible for everybody, which will come into the garden, and then everybody can come and enjoy it.
And that will be absolutely fantastic.
It will, yes.